All right, everyone. So bonjour et bienvenue tout le monde. On behalf of all of us here behind the scenes at Fourth Space, welcome everyone in person and via Zoom to In.Site. Over the next week, we'll be examining sociocultural and environmental sustainability across the fine arts at Concordia and exploring the sustainable practices and pedagogies currently embedded in FOFA's academic ecosystems. We are coming to you live from Concordia University's Fourth Space, which is located on unceded Indigenous lands in Tiohtià:ke, Montreal. And as caretakers for the lands and waters we are meeting on, we are grateful to the Kanien'kehá:ka Nation for their teachings about the earth and our relations. For those of you who are new to Fourth Space, welcome. We collaborate with our university community to connect people to the diverse initiatives, research projects, and dialogues in development across the university. So we're super pleased to have had the opportunity to collaborate with a dynamic team of folks who have organized the flurry of activity happening this week. And a quick congratulations ahead of time to everybody who's been behind the scenes working hard to make this happen. It's been really fantastic to work with you. So we are live streaming most of the activities. A lot of the workshops are happening live in person, so we do welcome you to join us. And that's it for me for now. Officially, I would like to pass the mic to the Dean of Fine Arts, Annie Gérin. Bonjour, Annie.
Bonjour, thank you. Thank you very much, Anna. It's great to see you all who are here in person and those joining us online. My name is Annie Gérin, and I'm the Dean of the Faculty of Fine Arts at Concordia. And it's my great pleasure to officially open this symposium today and welcome you to a packed week of activities. I want to begin today by acknowledging that Concordia's campuses are located on unceded Indigenous lands. I can't imagine starting a symposium on sustainability without taking a moment to think about the importance of the lands which we all call home. It's important that we do this to reaffirm our commitment and responsibility in improving relationships between nations, in improving on our understanding of local Indigenous peoples and their cultures, as well as our shared responsibility with regards to the environment. The Kanien'kehá:ka Nation is recognized as the custodians of the lands and waters on which we gather today. Tiohtià:ke, or Montreal, is historically known as a gathering place for many First Nations. Today, it is a place where First Nations people and many others cohabit. Sustainability is an urgent issue in the fine arts. Of course, it's an important issue for every single discipline, but the materials and practices of the fine arts make us a special case. We must be creative and innovative around how we make, study, and work if we are responsibly preparing the cultural producers and the artists of tomorrow. This symposium is more than a convergence of aspirations. It is the culmination of a lot of work by many people who I thank here warmly. Furthermore, our recently completed Faculty of Fine Arts strategic plan, which will be released in the next few days, is explicitly meant to empower members of our community to be agents of positive change. In fact, one of the faculty's strategic directions has to do with mobilizing expertise across the faculty in sustainable and collaborative practices. So, In.Site, this symposium, might actually be our first official realization to this strategic plan. And it is a wonderful example of how we can draw on our research and our expertise to collectively develop innovative approaches to sustainable, creative, and work practices. This symposium grew out of discussions P.K. Langsha and I had over a year ago, and her sustained work over that year with department chairs, faculty members, students, and staff. We wanted to hold an event to highlight the sustainable practices and pedagogy that are currently in place or embedded in our programs, but that are not necessarily known to the community at large. We also wanted to stimulate discussion across our 9 departments around around expanding our goals, which form part of our strategic plan, as I said, but also support Concordia-wide objectives. I want to emphasize here how important it is to work together on our sustainability goals and to share what we know. Everyone benefits from these public exchanges of knowledge. So I hope that this event can serve to create a network for the co-construction of knowledge, future interdepartmental and interdisciplinary collaborations, art-based pedagogical strategies, curriculum development, and material or method innovation, knowing that our students will carry this experience with them throughout their professional careers. As an anchor institution, the Faculty of Fine Art has the power to actively shape the creative and cultural ecosystems in Montreal, in Quebec, Canada, and beyond. The arts have the power to shape the conversation about sustainability, but also to transform thinking, provide unconventional solutions, communicate in meaningful and understandable ways to wide audiences. We actually have an opportunity here to become a model of excellence for fine arts practitioners. So let's seize it. In closing, I want to thank PK Langshaw and her brilliant team of students as well. All of the participants that have done all kinds of works over the whole summer, actually over the whole last year, in preparing this symposium. And I look forward to learning, sharing, and thinking alongside you this week. I will now hand over the podium to PK, who will go into the details of this event. Thank you, PK.
Thank you, Annie. It's really important to have you here representing the Faculty of Fine Arts. Thank you. So, yes, I can't really start anything without a big thank you to my little team with big ideas. So, design majors, Claire Lecker, the team lead, and Sarah Hontoy-Major from Computation Arts, Elizabeth Bureau, design major, and Patricio McClellan, also design major. So with these 4 incredible students, we've put together on a very tight budget, reaching out to, as Annie said, across the faculty. We find that the students are really, really interested in the exhibition and doing workshops. So today we have the fair and with Sucker, Loyola College minor in sustainability, and all across the faculty, various sustainability groups coming together to show what the opportunities are to engage in sustainability across the university. Then this afternoon we have a provocation with invited expertise with the idea of to provoke, to have you think through, to think about outside your expertise and talk, listen to the other participants. This will be moderated by Patricio McClellan. And I also want to have you check the schedule. So we have hands-on workshops in natural dyeing, field trips with Liz Miller from Communication Studies, our new faculty member from theater, and also conversations today with Juan Ortiz and Kelly Jazvac from Sculpture. So also starting tonight and each night we will have projections out onto the street with various interviews and a film called Seed, which is directed by an alumnus from the design major, Adriana Miranda, and it's about the seed of life and indigenous cultures trying to survive in areas around the Amazon and so on. So I invite you to pass by and maybe bring a chair and watch the film. So there's audio and visual during the night. So with that, again, I want to thank Annie for her continued support in the area of sustainability in the fine arts. I see Rebecca Titler here, who is my colleague and administrator in Loyola College, also a great colleague to have for our students in fine arts doing a minor in sustainability and all kinds of elective courses. So I'm really excited to open this event, and now I'd like to call on my my team, who I really, really could not have done anything without them. I'm actually astounded every day by the work they've done. From the choice of fonts by a local Quebec designer, which many people don't think of in terms of supporting local economies, in terms of typefaces and text, to hiring an upstart company, I keep saying French toast, but it's French press, to do all this serigraph and screen printing for the posters. So again, these students have, from the minuscule aspect to no waste to setting up the posters and designing everything. They've thought so much through, and I'm so impressed. Claire? Oh, and truly, 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 I need to thank Fourth Space, everyone who's been involved, Doug, Anna, and Jacqueline, I believe, for their support and amazing ability to work with us and accommodate us when we need it. So thank you.
First, I just want to say thank you so much to PK for the opportunity to work on this symposium. The design program's focus on sustainability is what drew me to the program in the first place when I was applying, and this really feels like full circle to be able to participate in this symposium, so thank you. And thank you to my awesome team. It was really fun. What really stood out to me about the process of getting participants for this symposium is just how enthusiastic everybody is when I approached them. Like, people were so ready with ideas and projects that they had been working on. So it was amazing and inspiring for me to see just, how much energy there is behind the idea of sustainability in the fine arts already. That is something that I wasn't really aware of. And through this experience, I had the opportunity to interact with people across departments in different roles at the university that I would not have had the chance to interact with otherwise. This was also very enriching and inspiring for me as a student, and I think that events like this are really important to kind of bridge those gaps and contribute to like a fuller university experience. So, I'm happy that this is happening, and I think that there should be more like this in the future. That's pretty much all I have to say. I'm just really excited to hear all the presentations this week and participate in some of the workshops. Yes, thank you all for coming.